Hello, I am Andy, and here is your weekly horoscope from Sunday, the 23rd of April to Saturday, the 29th of April, 2023. And this is specially for you coming from Leo. Before I begin, here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and most importantly, reading your palms. Your palms are magic. They belong to the energy of the soul, the third eye, and the aura. That's where the truth really comes about what's waiting for you in your future. And if you like to play lotteries, I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. A lot more information. We'll talk about that later. Sunday, Sunday, the 23rd of April, for you coming from Leo. Be careful that planets are moving very fast. They make you impatient, they make you hasty and full of mistakes, miscalculation, misinformation. So be careful what you say, be careful what you do. Count to three, count to five before you promise anything, because you will be on the edge of your seat wanting to somehow get things done, taking the shortcut, wanting to get there first. Well, it won't work because these are a group of negative planets. They'll only get you into trouble, and you'll wish you had not put your hand up and say, I'll do it, or I'll be able to get it done. You won't be able to get it done. And watch out that your tongue might just go faster than your brain. That means arguments, arguments, arguments. Avoid all that. I like your evening nightfall much better. The evening nightfall is fully under control. It produces a more stable period. For example, the morning afternoon can cause accidents of all kinds, physical accidents, mental accidents, forgetting things, making mistakes, or even emotional accidents. But the stability starts to happen in the evening and the night period. So what happens is that you got a group of very good planets coming into you to stabilize everything, and they produce some good results in the evening nightfall for you. Whether in the morning, afternoon, the result will always be not good because you'll just not be ready for exactly what to say and what to do. So use the evening nightfall to meet people. You can meet people who are very important for you. So go think of material side of life, the areas of job, how to get it better, the areas of business, how to do it better, and work with that in mind. Because the morning, afternoon planets were all business minded planets, and some of them will follow you. So they'll give you the chance this time, more organized and better chance to be successful in the evening nightfall. Travel plans can agree. And also, whatever you say and do, your third eye will be very active. Monday, Monday, the 24th of April, for you coming from Leo. This is not a very stable morning and afternoon, simply because you are just not on the same wavelength as the people you are dealing with, whether at work, whether in business, whether at home, whether anywhere. You just won't be on the same wavelength. It could be the type of people you are with. So say less and do less, whether at work, whether in business, whether at home. And tell yourself to control this tendency of egotism, because you will be egoistic, because when you don't agree with people, you become dominating and you put your foot down and not be very much changeable. So try to be flexible as much as possible in the morning, afternoon, or you will make enemies of all kinds, whether at work, whether in business, whether anywhere. These planets can make you waste money as well in the morning, afternoon. So you'll be thinking of extravaganza, how to get the important and expensive things that you want. Don't do it because you will regret it later. And where you work or where you do business, you won't be on the same level of thinking as to your superiors. So try your best to be obedient as well. Evening and nightfall. Evening and nightfall planets are moving very slow, very frustrating. You have to be careful that all your plans you have made for the evening nightfall may be cancelled or postponed, or things may change without you knowing. So double check all your plans for the evening nightfall if you're going anywhere to see whoever. Otherwise, you're going to be feeling very much frustrated. People may not show up and all kind of things will happen. So it's an evening nightfall that's very frustrating and basically a loser. So do you want to eventually go out? If I were you, I wouldn't bother, because the morning afternoon planets which are not stable will follow you to the evening nightfall, and the evening nightfall are not performing well. And also during the evening nightfall, past issues, past problems will catch up with you. You may meet people who know about some problems you had, and that will be another confrontation. Sometimes staying home would be better. Tuesday, the 25th of April. At last, you've got a wonderful day, 24 hours of wonderment. Morning and afternoon, some of your best planets are there. They give you a very good sense of knowing what to do, what to say, and when to do and say it. And so you'll be very smart where you work, very clever where you do business, and you may correspond with people on the internet, on the phone, or whatever. And you will see that travel plans can also materialize. So there's a very good chance of establishing yourself in a very prosperous way because contracts may come your way as well in the morning, afternoon. So communicate and plan to be with people that you can impress. At your workplace, talk to your superiors about your ideas. They'll be flabbergasted at how good they are. In business, talk to business partnerships possibility. It's all going to your favor because your aura will be very happy and shining. I like your evening and nightfall as well. The planets of determination are there. So they make you determined to get what you want. Some of your planets of determination consist of an ego planet. So don't let the ego take over. Try to be flexible, try to be negotiable. Some of these planets can make you very abrupt if you find that people are opposing your ideas. Try not to allow that to happen by being again flexible and negotiable. That's all you have to do to make your evening nightfall successful. It is going to be pretty good because your morning afternoon good planets will also help the evening nightfall planets. That's a great thing to find a partnership of some kind. Wednesday, the 26th of April. The slow, frustrating planets are back. They're waiting for you for the morning and afternoon session. And delays and delays and delays. That's what happens. So, whatever you're expecting, be prepared for delays. Secondly, past problems may also come to disturb you. The mistakes you made in the past may be brought up somehow. That will be another area to defeat you. And thirdly, make sure you got all your facts right. All the appointments, what time, what date, and where to meet, get it all right. Because there's a way of disappointing you, this planet's promise, in the morning and afternoon. So get it all tied up nicely and then only get into action. Evening and nightfall, excellent. That's how much a day can change for you. I like your evening and nightfall because some of your best planets are there. They want you to be put into the limelight, which means to be made very popular. So you'll have the chance for popularity, and you'll have the chance to show and do what you want. So it's very important to plan for what reason you want to be out in the evening nightfall. If it's to find the partnership of the emotional line, well, go out. You're going to get something good. If it's to meet people to further your ambitions in job and business, go ahead and do it. The planets of determination are also there. So you're going to be very much supported by some very good planets. The trouble is that some of these planets of delay from the morning afternoon, they'll find their way to the evening nightfall. So double check all your plans again. Exactly where to meet, what time to meet, who you're going to see. Be prepared with all your notes. Otherwise, there will be some disappointment. Thursday. Thursday, the 27th of April. This is a very good day, especially the morning and afternoon. The energy that you have is tremendous. It makes your aura very powerful and you attract people who can help you. So get into the area of communication, whether it's by email, whether it's by phone, whether it's by anywhere. Communicate to the people you want favors from, whether job wise, business wise, money wise, or whether to even gain friendships. Do that. Chasing for the romance, yes, go ahead. Your aura is very powerful, it attracts people. So there's a way of being very successful with the support, whether at work, whether in business, or whether anywhere. But you need to take the soft approach because some of your good planners can be very abrupt with people. They can be a little bit too pushy. So try not to allow that to happen. And take the soft approach. Use words which are soft, the tone of voice which is soft, the body language which is soft. Evening and nightfall. Many emotional planets are everywhere. They are all good planets and they are well supported by other good planets. You'll have a chance emotionally to strike it very luckily for yourself. Finding a partner, or if you have a partner, the solidarity will be even more and more together. You will be very happy. Your imaginative planets are there. Your determination planets are there. So you can use this evening nightfall to further yourself in any area of your life, not just for the fun of it. Friday, the 28th of April. This is another 24 hours of lucky. And morning and afternoon, the planets of popularity are everywhere. They just make you to be popular. You can attempt to do that where you work or where you do business. You will see talking to your bosses. They will take notice of what you're saying, what you're doing, and they'll be very impressed by what you are saying and doing. So it's a very good chance for you to impress people where you work or where you do business. And so get your plans ready because this ego you have can sometimes go out of control. If somebody disappoints you to be 1 hour late, you won't like it. So tell yourself to calm down and to go with the flow in the morning, afternoon, and you'll be able to get very good results for yourself. You will be very unique in your ideas, the planets say. So get ready with your ideas. Evening and nightfall, the planets of bigness are there. The planets of bigness means that you are having a chance to expand your plans, to talk to people how to support this expansion, and also meeting people who themselves are very powerful people. So there's every chance for you to do well in the evening nightfall. There's only one problem that the one planet of rebelliousness is there. So you may tend to be rebellious if people don't agree with your ideas. You just cut that out. Rather than show stubbornness, show flexibility. Show flexibility and you'll get over this and you'll make your evening nightfall very fruitful that way. Saturday, Saturday the 29th of April. I like the morning afternoon. If it's a holiday especially, I like it even better because the planets of emotions are everywhere. Meeting emotional contacts or with your family or with your friends. You will do have a wonderful time in the morning afternoon. And you may also use your imagination and creativity. You may want to have appointments with people regarding a new job or a better one, or people for business as well. So there's every chance to use these wonderful happy planets towards your creativity, imagination, and just being in the happy with a very happy company. So it's going to be a wonderful morning, afternoon. The evening and nightfall, not so much, because there are two planets there. One is the rebellious planet, which is still following you, making you not happy and showing your rebelliousness, which simply means trying to be too different from others for the sake of attraction, maybe. So don't do that. Try to obey the rules and follow the rules with the company you are keeping. Show respect to people in the evening nightfall because you will tend to have very different views of your own. You won't be on the same wavelength with other people. So this evening nightfall may create a failure where whatever you try and do doesn't work. And that's not good. That's not good because it's a wasting of a evening and nightfall, which if better handled can get you something going. So what do you do? Number one, try to be on the same wavelength with the people you are, otherwise leave. Number two, don't show the rebelliousness. If you can't stop it, then leave. That's a better way. Sometimes not to be going out at all is a better way rather than to go out and just get everything wrongly done. Well, that's the week for you. Now, this 90-minute session I have for you, that will be based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and reading your palms. Your palms are very important. They keep changing for the better or for the worse. And it's the soul, the third eye, and the aura that's mapping it all out for all areas of your life. And that's what I include palm reading for you. And I will show you your next 9 years, age by age, calendar year by calendar year. We will go through it very quickly to show you the platform that waits for you. I'll talk to you about all the energies, the lucky colors, lucky gemstones, lucky days, lucky directions, on and on. And I'll show you as well how to get to a situation to get your aura shining, your third eye open, and the soul to be activated. We all get that happening anyway in our lifetime, but always much too late. In our 50s, 60s, and sometimes in our 70s of ages, much too late. There's a way at whatever age you see me, even as a teenager, I'll be able to show you how to accelerate these energies so that you get all this action much, much earlier. And I'll go very deeply regarding your health areas, telling you which organs, where exactly you things are going to go very wrong and at what ages is going to happen, so that you can be prepared and you can check out the engine that you have. Yes, you are on an engine. If you look after that engine, it'll serve you your whole life. If you don't, it will break down. So here's my email. Send me this email and remember the cost is just USD $50. That's all. I look forward to hearing from you. In the meantime, I wish you a good week. Thank you. Goodbye.